Hello, in this video we are going to walk through how to move inventory through a warehouse. So the inventory item that we're going to look at in this instance is going to be this custom pipe cover. Now looking at our storage summary for our wholesale warehouse, I can see that I have 28 of these in hand. To do some sort of transfer, we can go to our inventory workspace. And under our transactions, you will see that there is this transfer right here. What you'll see when we open this list is going to be a list of all of the transfers that have been done inside of the system. I'm going to click the plus button to add in a new one. And should we want to change the date, we could certainly do that here by changing this date. What we're going to see up here is we're going to see the warehouse that we want to move this from. So we're going to move this from the wholesale warehouse. And then if we select the to warehouse, we can select the warehouse we would like to move this to. In this example, we are going to change it from one location to another. So I'm going to select the same warehouse as the from warehouse and the to warehouse. If you wanted to enter some sort of description, you could do that here, or you could enter some sort of external reference number should you need to. I'm going to go ahead down here and click this plus button, and we are going to grab the inventory item for the custom pipe cover. I'm going to copy that, and I will paste it here and tab out of it. If you notice down at the bottom, it's going to show us the real-time inventory that we have for this particular item in this particular location. So what we're saying right here is we have 28 of these available in this R1S1 location. Now, let's say we want to change the location for this transfer. So we are going to transfer it from this R1S1 location to, we'll say, R1S13. When I select that, the next thing is going to be the quantity that we want to transfer. So in this example, I'm going to transfer 8 of these. Should there need to be some sort of reason code that you would like for this transfer, you would add that in here if there is one set up for some sort of inventory transfer. That's not a required field, so we don't need to worry about entering a reason code, just going from one location to another. I'm going to go ahead and save this record. And if you keep an eye on the bottom down here for this 28, once I go ahead and I'm going to remove this from hold, just as the case on a inventory or on a purchase receipt, as soon as you click the release button, it's not going to allow you to make changes to this document. As soon as I click this release, this is saying that the items from the R1S1 location are being transferred to R1S3 location. If you notice down here at the bottom, when our quantity was 28, now the quantity is going to be 20. Just to show the transaction for this being moved, there is the financial tab here that we have set up, and we have the branch associated with this transfer. Because there is no quantity being increased or decreased, it's just the transfer of the quantity. There's no batch number here under the financial tab, as there's no general ledger transaction associated with this transfer. If we'd like to see our quantity, we can take a look here at the inventory summary. And I'm going to paste in that inventory item that we've been working with for the pipe cover. Once I do this, you will now see that we have currently 20 in our R1S1 location. And then we have the 8 that we transferred in to the R1S3 location. This will allow us to be able to see that transfer replicated in our inventory summary for where our inventory items are in the given locations that we have them in. Because we kept them inside of the same warehouse, if we go back to our storage summary and do a refresh, we can see here that we have, in this particular instance, we have this pipe cover for 20 right here for this particular warehouse, as that was decreased by 8 pallets for this transfer that we did. If we did want to see this storage summary by a particular location, we certainly could. So if we wanted to enter the R1S1 location, here we would see there's 20. And then if we wanted to enter this For the R1S3 location, we can see that we have 8 of those in that particular location. We did not need to change our warehouse because the transfer was inside of the same warehouse. I hope this video helps, and thanks so much, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.